Hey chat, how are you? Buzzes like a yellow jacket. Buzz, buzz, buzz. So we have this fire sprinkler thing high up on a wall on our balcony. For whatever reason, birds like to fly to it and shit. I'm not sure if they're sitting on the sprinkler thing while shitting or if they're floating in the vicinity of the sprinkler thing while shitting. Said poop lands on said sprinkler, but also said balcony. So we've had to deal with this for years. For a while we bought balloons from the Dollar Tree, which worked. We would tie them to the door handle and they would float upon high and block the sprinkler. But it got annoying buying a balloon every few weeks. I was like, there must be another way. We tried those spinny pinwheel things to no avail. At one point, I had 10 of them out there at all different heights and locations, but still, poop appeared. What finally worked was those reflective spinny things. I don't know. 3 for $16 on Amazon. Quite pricey considering it uses about 6 cents of raw material. But holy Toledo, it worked. But I had bought them. I brought up my ladder from that garage. I put it on the balcony, climbed atop it. Carolyn freaking out the entire, you're going to fall down and then fall from the balcony. And that's 10 feet. I'm like, I think I'll be okay. But I managed it. And I climbed atop the ladder. And then I hung the spinny thing from said sprinkler. Probably a fire code violation, but I won't tell if you don't. Nevertheless, poo-poo, gone. And then the YellowJackets showed up. It was goodbye, pooping birds. Hello, YellowJackets. It's been quite the YellowJacket season in our condominium complex. You walk anywhere, they're there. They proliferate. They're flying around the little library, pool, mailbox, especially wherever there's moisture like a puddle. It's worse than it's ever been. We've been here for 6 years. To the point where I won't walk. There's a nice little pathway between some condos, and there's grass and there's flowers and there's trees, and it's a lovely little jaunt. But I won't go there no mo because there's too many YellowJackets. And yes, I've walked it many times and no, I've never been stung, but it still scares me. Okay, but now they're here at our front door. Balcony. We defeated the bird crappers, but now we must face the YellowJackets. Initially, I used my giant one-ended Q-tip thing, which is technically to nab cobwebs and dust far to reach places. It's a 3-piece device. It unfurls to be 18 feet long. I use it often on mostly cobwebs and spiderwebs around our home. It looks like those things they used in the joust on American gladiators. So I take a gander at our stucco, and pretty much any brown spot on it is a YellowJacket doing whatever YellowJackets do. 15 to 20 total. A lot of them are just hanging out on the stucco, but there's some flying around. A census was difficult with the YellowJackets because they don't sit still. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to count you. So what had happened was I opened the screen door just barely wide enough for my arm to get through. I grab the joust. I swing it and swipe it at the brown spots on the stucco. The YellowJackets freak out. I drop my Q-tip in horror. And I close the screen door quickly and I begin crying because the whole thing is so terrifying. And if a YellowJacket gets inside our home, I don't know what I would do. We have high ceilings. I would freak out. I guess I would hop on YellowJacket Talk or Google or ChatGPT. I don't know what I would just, we would have to move. We would have to burn the place down, collect insurance, and move. So this method with the American gladiators joust, ineffective. That they ain't going away. It moved a few of them for a little bit, but there's still a bunch out there. So I was like, all right, you guys want to stay here? Pay up your rent. So I searched for more solutions. They have like a yellow jacket trap, and I'm like, I'm not trying to trap them. I don't even know what to do with them once they're trapped. Just a bunch of dead yellow jackets in this trap. This ain't no yellow jacket jail. I want them to disperse. I want them to go home. Go to our neighbor's balcony, bug the shit out of them, annoy them, sting them, leave us alone. So I hop on Walmart.com. I'm searching around. I buy some Spectricide spray. It says Wasp and Hornet Killer in big font on the can. I'm like, all right, this is good. And there's a big picture of a yellow jacket on there. I'm like, I bet it arrives in the fine print. It says eliminates the nest. And I'm like, So this is meant to spray the nest and then piss them off? I don't know. But I'm like, well, I'm not exactly going against a nest here. Not yet. So Carolyn is home with me, and we're going through the Spectricide spraysicle, and we're talking. And I was like, well, nest, yellow jacket, same difference, same thing, close enough. And Carolyn says, actually, they're completely different. And then I looked at her and I asked, whose team are you on? Now, on the can, it says 27-foot jet spray. I was like, wow, that's quite the thing to herald good marketing. So I open the screen door. I press the button on the canister / pull the trigger. 27 feet of pure yellow jacket murdering power. I feel like Tim Allen in 1991. Just comes spraying out. Whoosh. Whoosh. I'm like, whoa, simmer down now. I don't need all 27 feet. I need about 8 to 10. I'm good. But it hits them. They skirmish away like cowards. I'm like, cool. This is working. The majority of the Spectricide, which I think is non-harmful, the majority of the spray on our stucco gets on the yellow jackets, gets to where intended, but some friendly fire, some flies out onto the ground down below. Fellas, it's like peeing in the middle of the night. Sometimes you miss, sometimes you hit the target. You understand, you relate. But I'm like, well, some is getting down onto the ground down there, and maybe some hit the cars down there. And then at one point, the trigger or the hole, the cannon, the Spectricide barrel, I wrongly pointed it to the right. So 90 degrees of what my intention was, sprayed all over our sliding glass door. I was like, oh. Carolyn wasn't paying attention, so I quickly grabbed the Windex and I cleaned it right up. But yeah, some of it's getting down on the ground below. And Carolyn shouts, honey, you need to check if someone is walking before you spray that crap. Okay, whatever. Air conditioners fall down onto the street in New York City all the time, but okay, I guess it's a good idea, darling. So I scream before I pull the trigger. I scream out, fire in the hole! And I proceed to spray more. Psst! Everywhere there's brown, yellow movement. Nasty little bastards. I felt like John Goodman in Arachnophobia. And what do you know? Yellow jackets gone in the blink of an eye. And they're not coming back. Because word around YJTT, Yellow Jacket TikTok, is stay away from that balcony. That guy's nuts. He's a stone cold killer. Alrighty, I think I'm done. Take care. Brush your hair. Peace out. I'm outie 5000 G money. Gotta go. Late. See ya. Actually, they do come back, but like 1 or 2. And then I spray the shit out of them. And while I'm spraying, it's important to yell, die, Yellow Jacket, die. It's very effective. It's like Matt Damon in The Odyssey. Let's go. Let go. Let go. The Odyssey, Matt Damon, YouTube travel videos. Hey guys, we out here fighting the Cyclops. Let us know down in the comment section if you want us to stab it in the eye. Smash that like button too. I'm making a heart. Oh, if I was paging you right now, if I was hitting you up on the pager, the celly cell, the pager page, I'd be pressing onto my dial pad 143-637-823. I'm making a heart with my hands, and it's beating like Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing. Gagong, gagong, gagong. A lot of you have been in my messages. A lot of you have been asking me in my DMs, what happened to the books after your little library upheaval? I mean, remodel. What happened to the books that you guys got rid of? They were recycled. We threw them in our recycling canister, if that's okay. Because much like unloved children, the foster home circuit wasn't. They were like a dog that continues to not be adopted for years and years at the pound. These books, same thing. They just stayed there for months and months. So, foster home, no good. Little library for unloved books, no good. They went to a farm upstate. But we love them all, like we love our children all equally. All right. See ya. Late.